What up, you guys? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with my first review of Starz hit show Power. We're on season 2, and I just finished watching the season 2 premiere, and when I say it started off with a bang, it started off with a bang. I give the season 2 premiere an A+. They did a great job with the season 2 premiere, but let's get into this episode. I'm giving. So we start off with the girl with the pink shoes running out of the club after she failed to kill Ghost. Instead, she accidentally shot Holly in the neck. Holly somewhere with a fucked up ass neck. She runs, she gets in the car, and then they switch to Tommy, who's standing outside of an apartment building. We realize that the apartment building he's standing out in front of is Angela's. He then breaks into Angela's apartment, and he goes into her bedroom with a knife, ready to kill this bitch. And I'm like, God, let her be in the bed, but she's fucking not. And I just want that bitch to die because I cannot stand Angela. So then he does some more casing of the joint, and he sees that they have bags packed and ready to go. They, meaning Ghost and Angela, who are having an affair together. Tommy is like, what the fuck? These niggas is about to leave the country on my ass. This motherfucker set me the fuck up. Fuck no. Then we cut to Angela at her job. Her boss comes in a freakum dress with her titties out. She got on her red lipstick, and Angela look like, damn, my bad, I ain't mean to, ruin your night. And her boss is like, bitch, what is it? Because the bitch is looking sickening, and I ain't got time to be clocking in to work on a motherfucking Saturday night. And so Angela tells her boss that No More said that the person that stabbed him was Ghost, and No More was so wrong. Angela then goes on to tell her boss that she has a partial illustration of Ghost, and I'm like, bitch, you've been fucking this nigga up close and personal for months now. You should know how this nigga face look. Let me get a partial illustration of my nigga. I'm gonna know it's that nigga by the way his eyebrow arches. Like, you can clearly tell via that illustration that it's Ghost. Like, how dumb can you be, Angela? Like, ugh. Then Angela boss gets into her ass because she wants to know, well, bitch, wait a minute. When No More was trying to call you to tell you that he had been made and that he didn't feel safe no more in the safe house we put him in, where the fuck was your black ass at? Well, she ain't black, her Latino ass. Where the fuck was you at, Mia Moore? And she basically says, you know what? You ain't got it together, bitch. I don't know what you doing in your personal life, but your ass ain't been focused, and it shows through your work. Ghost then calls Angela and tells her, you know what, babe, like, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna have to take them clothes about that bag because we ain't gonna be able to go to Miami. There's been a shooting at the club. I'm gonna have to stay the fuck back. And she's like, I understand, papi, I get it, I understand, papi chulo, I'll make you a chimichanga the next time you come over. And he tells her he loves her, and I wanted to fucking throw up. And she's like, I love you too, Jamie. And I'm just like, I can't stand you cheating ass motherfuckers. I just am not here for their love story. It's whack as fuck because Angela knows that he's a married man with fucking kids, and this bitch gives 2 fucks. And that's why I can't stand hoes like Angela, and that's why I'm not sorry for none of the shit that happens to her in this episode. Tommy is in his car after leaving Angela's crib, and he's all shook. He's shaking the fuck up like somebody just shook the table on his ass, and he picks up the phone and calls Holly. Holly does not answer. He's pissed. He leaves her a voicemail message telling her that he's gonna have to get out of town for a minute, bitch, because some motherfuckers is on his back and on his tail. He gonna have to lay low for a minute. He'll get at her when he get at her. Hopefully she understand. And his soft ass tell her that he loves her too. And I'm like, where are these soft ass niggas at in real life? Like, ain't nobody ringing my damn phone telling me they love me. And little does he know is that Holly is in the hospital with a bullet in her neck. Then we switch to 50 Cent's character, Kanan, who's just got fresh out of jail. He's in the car with his son, Sean, and 50 Cent is in the car looking like an extra from a Locks video. Like, who's like, what the fuck does this nigga have on? Sean's phone rings, and he answers the phone, and he's like, oh my God, what happened? Because it's Tasha on the other end, and Tasha's telling him that somebody just attempted to kill Ghost. So he's all up in arms, and little does he know that his daddy, Kanan, is in the passenger seat staring out the window, laughing his ass off because he just knows that Ghost has been killed. But when Sean says, well, how is he? And then he says, well, I'm happy he's okay. He realizes that his assassination attempt on Ghost has been botched. And Kanan is pissed. Sean says to his dad, I think we need to go check on Ghost. I think we need to go see about him. And 50 Cent character, aka Kanan, says, I ain't trying to go nowhere that nigga after he just got shot at. I just got out of jail, nigga. I don't think so, sir. We gonna lay low. Don't let this nigga know I'm out of jail, because I ain't ready for him to know my business like that yet. Then we see Kanan go to the girl with the pink shoes apartment to go find this bitch and find out what the fuck, bitch, happened. Why the fuck didn't you kill this nigga? Like, what the fuck happened this time? And he goes to her apartment. He's searching all around this motherfucker, and she's nowhere to be found. And all I can think of is, while this bitch is running around town trying to kill motherfuckers for this nigga, she needs to stop doing jobs for free, because she ain't living too well. I mean, this bitch living on the floor, sleeping on a mattress. She got sheets up as her curtains. I'm like, bitch, you need to stop killing people for free and doing this COD type cash on delivery. No, bitch, you need to get some money up front, because your living quarters are not up to par. Anytime he go to this house and it's dark and eerie on the inside, he's trying to get him some money and a gun so he can skip town. And then next thing you know, somebody hits him on the back with a bat, and this nigga falls the fuck out. I don't know if a few days had passed at this point, or it was just a day or two, or a day, or I don't know. But next thing we see is Ghost getting out of bed, getting up, going into his closet, and putting on clothes, getting ready to leave. And I'm looking like, nigga, you ain't gonna wash your ass, like brush your teeth. You just getting up out of bed and throwing on a fresh, clean suit, you nasty ass niggas. That's what happened with these niggas that are street niggas and that get some money. Them street niggas don't be taking baths and shit because they on the corner and shit all goddamn night. And this nigga obviously ain't got out that mentality. And Tasha asks him, where are you going this early in the morning? Like, goddamn, nigga. But what she should have been asking him is, nigga, is you gonna wash your balls? Ew. Ghost tells her that he's worried because he hasn't spoken to Tommy yet. And you can tell on Tasha's face that she's nervous too, because her and Tommy are really tight. Ghost then goes to all of Tommy's stash spots to see, has he taken his money and guns and dipped. He goes to a locker, he goes to the church, but all of Tommy's stash money and things are there. So he is really confused as to where is this motherfucker at. Like, god damn it, like what is happening with my homeboy? Ghost then gets a phone call from Stern, and Stern asks that he meet him at Truth. Ghost goes down to Truth, and Stern is standing outside of Truth with a cup of Joe in his hand, and he's gloating because he's like, aha, motherfucker, your shit got closed. I told you to come work for me. The opportunity still stands. And Ghost is looking at him like, motherfucker, no, I did it once, I'll do it again. Like, I can't stand motherfuckers like Stern that just think that they're the shit because they white and they ass crack don't stink, and he just want Ghost to be one of his house niggas, and Ghost ain't for it. He like, nigga, slavery days ended over 100 years ago. I'm not about to be nobody's goddamn me slave, nigga. This ain't 12 years of slave, motherfucker. You get your ass on from this motherfucker. Then we see Angela at her job, and I could care less, but that bitch basically gets demoted, and I'm like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You can't win when you play dirty, bitch. You over here fucking a married man. You didn't think that shit was gonna come back on you? That's what happens. Y'all better listen. You do wrong, the shit come back on you. That's why that bitch got demoted at her job. Ha ha, bitch. Ha ha. Then we go back to Kanan and Sean together, and Kanan has on another horrible ass jacket that he looked like he got from the 80s. Who's dressing this nigga? I don't know. He tells Sean that he ain't reaching out to Ghost until he get him some paper. He don't want to go to this nigga looking like a little begging ass, broke ass motherfucker. No, I'm Kanan. I used to be the head nigga. I'm not going with my hand out. So Kanan takes off his jacket and hands it to Sean. He goes into the office and he commits to beating this little poor Latino man's ass. And this guy is partners with the girl in the pink shoes. And so Kanan gets to whooping his ass and like, motherfucker, you need to find this bitch because I need to know what the fuck happened. He beats him to a bloody pulp, and I just feel bad for that nigga, because I'm like, this little motherfucker ain't gonna never get no pussy, because his face is fucked up after this fight. The little Latino man tell him, I'm gonna find her. I swear to God, I'm gonna find her. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Sean standing outside the door looking like, why this nigga got to be my daddy? Like, why, Jesus? Like, I don't want to play no more. Just somebody help me, please. Ghost and Tasha are at home, and they're in the bedroom, and Ghost is still worried. His panties all in a bunch because he don't know where Tommy at. He feel like he can't do shit without Tommy. Oh, the black man can't do shit without the white man. Jesus Christ. And he's telling Tasha he got all this weight and he can't move without Tommy because Tommy was in the streets. He know all the people. You know, I ain't in the streets like that no more. Motherfuckers don't fuck with me like that. And Tasha says to him, well, you got me. I've worked with you before. I've helped you before. Let a bitch know what's up. Niggas always forget that they're the head, but we're the neck, and we control how the head motherfucking moves. So Tasha lets him run her rundown game and tell her what's going on, and she gives him an idea, and he's all elated like, oh. And Tasha is like, yeah, nigga, you should use me more often. Ghost tells her thank you, and without Tommy, I really need your help. And Tasha side-eyes him and says to him, you got me, Ghost. Always have. And then she stands up and makes a dramatic stroll across the room. Then she stops in the doorway, and my heart stops. I'm like, oh shit, something about to go down. And she says to him, but there's just one thing I need you to do for me. And I felt that shit in my spirit. And she said, stop seeing Angela. And I was like, yes, bitch. Yes, Tasha. Get that nigga. Ghost's face just goes stark white. This motherfucker like, how the fuck do she know about Angela? And Tasha says, you shouldn't have left your phone around. You need to be more careful. We all know she found out from Sean, bitch ass. And Ghost says, I'll handle it. But then the next thing we see is Ghost laying on his back with Angela pale ass riding his dick like a fucking racehorse jockey. And I'm like, this nigga still ain't learned his motherfucking lesson, dumbass. So after they finish smashing, Angela and him lay it all up in the sheets and shit. And I know that nigga stink because remember, ghosts don't take baths. And Angela asks him, so when are we going to move in together, Poppy? When? I just want to make you quesadillas every fucking night. And he's like, you know what? I can't move in with you right now because my money's low. And she's like, I'm not with you for your money, Poppy. I just want to be with you. And he like, well, you might not be with me for my money, but Tasha needs my money. And I didn't like that shit because you always trying to blame your miscomings on Tasha, just like a motherfucking nigga. And Angela sits up. She's all appalled like, oh, so you're never gonna leave her, Poppy. You're just never gonna do it. I'm a side bitch and I don't want to be a side bitch. I'm not a side bitch, daddy. And I'm like, I can't stand this bitch. Cause bitch, you knew what the fuck you was getting into and this nigga told you episode 3 or 4 of last season that he was married with kids. You keep on fucking with him, bitch. I feel nothing for you. Then we go to Tasha and her homegirl Keisha, played by Lala. And Tasha tells Keisha that she just want Ghost to stay at home more because the kids is worried and he needs to be focused more on the kids. And Keisha sitting back looking at her like, this dumb bitch here. Like, I ain't got time for this stupid shit. Keisha looks at her and say, well, you stand with the cheating ass nigga. I bet you do wish he'll stay at home more often. I was like, yes, that was a great fucking line. Whoever wrote that shit, you did a great job on that line. Because that's some shit that we will all say to our girlfriends when they stand with a motherfucker that's cheating on them. And so Tasha says to Keisha that she told him to stop seeing Angela and that she ain't leaving her marriage because it's more to it than her simple ass will ever know. And Keisha said, oh, I'm simple, bitch. Okay, well, let me show you how simple I am. And she goes into her little red Dooney and Burke purse and pulls out a bank statement with a motherfucking debit card on it. And she like, so I'm simple, bitch, but why you got a motherfucking bank statement coming to my motherfucking house, bitch? And Tasha's like, oh, bitch, you didn't open my mail. That's a federal offense. Keisha like, well, bitch, y'all marriage can't be all that. You making a motherfucking escape plan. Kanan then meets up with his right-hand man. You know how Ghost has Tommy as his right-hand man. Well, this little nigga from the hood played by Rotimi, who is an actual, in real life, he's an R&B singer. He's a great singer. Follow him on Instagram, Rotimi Music, Rotimi Music. And he's new to the cast this season. Him and Kanan chop it up, and Kanan basically tells him, like, I'm back. I've been setting up Ghost and Tommy to take the fall so I can get back my spot. And the Rotimi character dude basically tells Kanan, like, motherfucker, I pledge my allegiance to the flag of the United States of Kanan. I'm here for whatever you need. I'm ready to ride or die. Fuck these niggas. Pow pow. Ghost then calls Tommy's mama, I think her name was Katie, to find out has she heard from her son. And she all on the phone like, I haven't heard from that cracker. That little redhead motherfucker ain't called me in weeks. You know that nigga ain't no good. He don't love his mama like that. Ghost offers to come by and see her and give her a couple of coins. She like, nah, Tommy. Nah, Ghost, I'm good. I'm all right. And so Ghost like, all right. He hangs up, and then the camera pans to Tommy standing right there, and he was like, good going, Ma. And basically, Tommy has told his mama everything, how he feels like Ghost has turned on him and how Ghost has set him up and he can't trust anybody. Only person he can trust is Holly. You can't trust Holly, broke neck ass either. And her mother's like, well, if you trust her so much, where the fuck is she? You've been calling her for days. And he's like, she's smart. She knows not to answer a number that she does not know. And the mama like, okay, motherfucker, your ass is over here pussy whip. And then next thing you know, we see Tommy over here taking a motherfucking line off the goddamn me kitchen counter. And then the mama say, motherfucking boo, you smoking up all my shit. And she goes and takes a snort too. And I'm like, what the fuck? I guess a family that does coke together stays together. And then they got really eerily close. Like, she kissed him on his cheek and their faces was real close. And I'm like, is these motherfuckers about to fuck? What kind of relationship they got? And then she moved away, but it wasn't something right about that. It was very sexual and I wasn't here for it. Angela's bitch ass goes to her new boss and basically begs to keep her position on this Lobos case. And the white man just ain't here for it. He like, bitch, you fucked up. You fucked up majorly. Don't put your ass on desk duty. She like, no. But I have a partial illustration of this ghost character. And if I can get No More's phone, I'll be able to call people and get some info. He like, how you gonna get No More phone? Because I ain't gonna give you permission to get it. He gives her a stack of papers and tell her, bitch, get out of my goddamn office. So Angela goes back to her office. She opens up her desk drawer, and little do we know, but she has No More's phone. So she has police evidence, and she ain't supposed to motherfucking have it. That is a dirty bitch. Ugh. Ghost then goes to the board to beg that they keep Truth open. They agree. When he's leaving out, Stern is standing right there. I swear, Stern is like a white roach that won't fucking die. And Ghost tells him, I got the approval, motherfucker. All you have to do is call my landlord so we can get the place reopened. He was like, you don't have to call your landlord. Your landlord is standing right here. And Ghost is looking like, dun, 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 dun. And he's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm your new landlord. And Ghost is looking like, how the fuck did I let this shit run by me? And Stern puts him on blast. He's like, you're not focused, young man. Because if you were focused, you would have known about this weeks ago. And I agree. Because he's so busy over there and that vanilla ass pussy that he don't know what the fuck is going on. Stern says to him, come work for me and I will make you the man you've always wanted to be. Some other racial ass shit. But we'll get into that another day. Angela punk pussy ass goes to her ex-boyfriend Greg's office after going to No More's funeral and says to him, you know, nobody's going to talk to me because I'm a federal agent. And then it dawns on her, ooh, somebody will talk to me. So she goes into her office, she gets No More's phone, and she texts his little girlfriend Isabelle. And the little girl is like, who the fuck is this texting me from my dead boyfriend, pedophile boyfriend's phone? Ghost then, as most niggas do, offers up a lie and tells Tasha that he's done fucking with Angela when we all know that ain't the truth. And Tasha's simple ass in the bed all filled with glee like, oh, my husband's back. He's not fucking with the white bitch no more. Ghost tells Tasha that he talked to Tommy's mama, Katie, and that she says that she hasn't seen or heard from Tommy, and that when he offered to come see her, that she declined the offer, and he found that odd because a bitch like Katie don't turn down no dough. And Tasha has to remind him that, don't you remember that this bitch is a lying, pill-popping ass whore? You better go see about her. So Ghost does what Tasha says and goes to Katie's house uninvited and unwelcome. Katie goes to the door. She sees Ghost standing there and she's talking all loud so Tom can hear her, and she tells Ghost through the door, "Just wait a minute, Ghost. I have a spot of tea on the stove. Just give me a minute." And Ghost is looking at this bitch like, could you not be more obvious? So he holds up a pack of Coke and dangle it in front of the peephole. This bitch like, Coke, woo, Coke, happy days. So she opens the door. She's like, fuck my son. I got some Coke in my face. Fuck that. My allegiance to my son is over. She opens the door. Ghost busts through and is like, Tommy, where the fuck you at? Tommy steps out with his gun by his side like, nigga, what? What the fuck? You came here to off me, motherfucker? You came here to kill me? And Ghost is looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck is up? I've been looking all over town for you and you gonna greet me with a motherfucking gun, my nigga? So Tommy orders that Ghost sit the fuck down, but before he does, he pats him down because he don't trust Ghost. Ghost is like, what's up, son? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because a bitch is clueless. I'm as clueless as Alicia Silverstone, motherfucker. So Tommy breaks it down to him. He says, you know, I know what the fuck is up. I know you motherfuckers are setting me up. And he's like, who's setting you up? He's like, you and Angela. Y'all, I went over to her house. I was about to kill that bitch for you. And Ghost like, kill her? Why on earth would you try to kill her? And he was like, cuz I saw y'all was geared to leave town, yet you set me up this whole time to be the head nigga out here in the streets so you can motherfucking turn on me and get a plea deal with that bitch. And he's like, cause that bitch is a federal fucking prosecutor. And I know you know this shit. And Ghost is sitting up like, a federal prosecutor? What? And he's looking like, nigga, I know you know. And then he yoked Ghost up. And then when he yoked Ghost up and he look at him in his eyes, he realizes that this nigga don't know because this nigga's on the verge of tears. And I'm like, this punk ass nigga over crying over this bitch. And Ghost is like, I didn't know. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, motherfucker, you ain't know because your ass is over there. That pussy got you stuck on stupid again. And he tells Ghost, like, look, if you ain't in on this shit, if you telling me the motherfucking truth, then let's go over to our motherfucking house right now and kill that bitch. And Ghost is sitting up there like, nah. We gotta wait. We gotta put all the pieces together. He's like, nah, fuck waiting. We gonna kill that bitch. If you down for the cause, let's ride. Ride, da. But Ghost figures out a way to stall shit. He's like, hold up. Nah, we can't do that. I got something to tell you. And Tommy like, what, punk pussy ass nigga? And he like, Holly, it's Holly. She's been shot. And Tommy damn near falls the fuck out. And then next thing we know, he's at the motherfucking hospital staring at this bitch like she's Jesus, about damn near in tears too. And I'm like, these two soft ass niggas. Angela's in the Catholic church. She meets up with No More's 14-year-old girlfriend, Isabelle. And she tells Isabelle that she knows that the person that killed No More was a white man. And I know you've seen this white man before. I need your help. But Isabelle don't know if she can trust Angela or not. So she don't really give up no information. But we can tell that they're going to work together in the future. Then we skip to Tasha in her king-size motherfucking bed with her debit card in her hand, and she calls to activate that motherfucking, tell them that she needs a larger withdrawal balance because she's a mother with kids, and God knows what may happen in the future when she has to run and dip on this nigga. And then we switch to Kanan in the car with Sean again. Them niggas stay in the car. And he gives Sean a gun and tells him that he needs to keep it on him at all times because God knows when Ghost might get shot at again. And he tells him to keep it a secret between the two of them because Ghost don't need to know everything. And Sean, look gullible ass, goes along with it. And then last but not least, Ghost goes to see Angela. He got his gun on him, and they make us think that he's really gonna kill that bitch, but we know his soft ass ain't gonna do shit. He goes in the house and she runs up to him like, Bumpy, I'm so happy to see you. I've had such a hard week. And she hugs and kisses him. She's like, I love you, Jamie. I love you so much. And he's like, you do? And she's like, you know I do. Do you want me to fix you something to drink? He's like, yeah. So he goes and sit down. He makes himself comfortable. And then the last thing this nigga says is, so babe, how was work today? And then it goes off. And I was like, yes! What a great episode. I cannot wait to episode 2 next week. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I had so much fun doing it. Leave your comments below. See you next week for Power Season 2, Episode 2, next Saturday. Peace.